Hello and welcome to Kids Talk Broadway. I'm Penelope.
And I'm Eri, and we are joined today by the talented Jordan Grubb. Thanks for joining us today, Jordan.
Oh, a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
So Jordan, can you tell us a little bit about some of the different shows you've worked on?
Yeah, some of the shows I've worked on, you may have seen me in the Broadway tour of Mary Poppins. You may have seen me in Groundhog Day here on Broadway, or most recently, Spongebob Squarepants, the musical on Broadway.
Spongebob was a really unique show. What's it like being on a new musical like this?
It's really exciting. All of your friends get to come and see it, and the energy of the company was incredible. I joined a little bit after they opened, so everyone welcomed me with open arms, and it's exciting, particularly being in SpongeBob, because you get to do so many different things. We have people walking on stilts, we have people doing aerial work, we have people roller skating, rollerblading, so it's really busy and fun. Yeah.
I have my own rollerblades.
If you could pick any musical to be in next, what would it be?
I would actually pick the next show I'm about to do. On Monday, I'm going to leave for South Carolina to do An American in Paris, where I get to play a character named Henri, who is secretly a song and dance man, but doesn't want to tell his parents. And he gets to have a big tap number on stage with a top hat, and I love that. I'm a tap dancer, so I just love the tap. Shuffle step, shuffle step.
What do you think is the hardest thing about being a professional performer?
I think the hardest thing is sometimes you have to leave town and it's really fun and you get to go to incredible places, but sometimes you have to miss important things like weddings and birthdays and things like that. But your family and your friends understand that that's the kind of job that you do and you love to do it, and they support you along the way and they come and see your show, so they understand. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to leave town. I love New York, so it's my home.
I never like traveling.
No?
Never.
Have you ever?
Because I get so scared on planes.
Like flying?
Is it gonna crash?
I know it is scary.
As fog has closed down everything this side of the mountains, we've got to get through to Chicago.
When did you first get interested in performing?
I first got the interest in performing when I was younger, and my mother would have me watch old MGM movies with her, Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly, and I would watch the movies and think, I would love to do what they're doing. And then my sister danced, and I would always go to her dance recitals, and I thought to myself, this is my chance. I gotta do it while I'm young, and I have a passion for it, so I got into it when I was in the first grade, and I've been dancing and performing ever since.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in an audition or on stage?
So, the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me on stage was when I was with Spongebob, and I had just learned how to skate around on stage on the ramps and things like that, and I felt pretty confident about it. And I was on roller skates, and they were in the scene where I play one of the electric skates, that's the band, I had to circle around, grab a prop, and land in the middle and deliver my line. And as I reached for the prop, I missed and fell backwards in the middle of the stage, and the prop flew out of my hands, and everyone's just stared at me, and I had to give my line from the bottom, from the ground. I thought, if this is the worst thing that could happen, it can only get better from here, you know?
Can you tell us what has been the highlight of your career so far?
The highlight of my career has been when I made my Broadway debut with Groundhog Day, and that was, 2 falls ago? Yeah, it wasn't this fall, it was last fall. And when I got to perform on the Tony Awards, that was the highlight of my career.
What advice would you give young performers who want to pursue a career in performing arts?
My advice would just be to stay true to who you are. I think it's always good to practice and work on the things that you're weak on. I think if you're not a good singer, you should take voice lessons, but if you're a great dancer, you should still take dance lessons. You should always embrace the part of you that makes you special. and never let anyone tell you differently, because that's what makes you stand out in an audition.
Well, thanks again for the great interview, Jordan, and it was so nice to meet you.
You're welcome, Penelope.
Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Kids Talk Broadway!
High five.